What's up, guys?
Again, stand that time until I pull you guys down, and then can I have my first routine?
Ooh. Today we're in a cave. Today we have Zoe again, and then we have, of course, Mama, and we're in a cave for some reason. Oh, by the way, it was her idea, so. It's gonna be dark. But yeah, you might not be able to see me that much because, you know, we're in a cave. You can't really see in a cave. Bro, what is this? It's like the canyon, but if you're under it. I can't even see myself, God. Over here, if you can't really see me.
We gotta flip the camera around.
What?
We gotta flip it around.
Yeah, you gotta. Don't move.
You already broke the first rule. So you can see the cave.
You don't have to record yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna close up of your face in a cave. You see this?
Did it like 4 times. Yeah, we're in a cave. Ooh, dark. Scary. Ooh, it's scary. Like,
It says take nothing but pictures of demons and yourself footprints. Just kill nothing.
Oh, it's dripping. I just saw it dripping.
Oh, there's the. What is it called? The little.
what is over there?
The drip drips.
Yeah.
What is over there?
So it's.
Oh, it's solid.
calcified water
It's dripping over there.
dripping over thousands and thousands of years.
Look, there's a double over here.
Look, it's so wet.
Or hard water from here.
So wet.
Right here.
A lot of buildings.
That's a double over there. I see glass. Over there.
Ah, God.
No.
Next group.
You see?
Oh no, we gotta take a picture?
We don't have to. We don't want to. I want to take a picture like
Oh,
where there's
God.
the water is.
Next group.
I'm
Blind.
not gonna lie, like that's just a rock.
Yeah, we're in the cave. It's cool.
Next group.
Watch your noggin.
Sir, you okay?
Oh my God, look. What?
Hey, we gotta stop right here. You were not paying attention to what the man said. We gotta stop at the white side.
Stop at the light
No
sign.
person may break off, crack, carve on, right.
Next.
Go down slowly.
Okay, yeah, remember toe hip.
It's free to take one. You just go and just look at it.
Free, you just want to do it?
Don't know if I want that evidence, but yeah.
The middle of your photo is gonna be right here.
Okay.
You can see if you like it or not right here. Okay. Camera's right here. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Would you like to see it?
I'm a hot, sweaty mess.
Lucky you.
We are adorable.
Did we get it at the...
You'll at the very end, you guys can make
Okay, cool. Man.
Okay.
Next group.
Well, that was quick.
That was actually cute.
I said the same thing. I was like, it's so cute. Yeah. Oh, it's a little cave right there. It's like a little mini cave.
Mini cave.
Mini.
No, yeah, it is a mini cave. With many people.
Looks like the one we're in right now. No? Comment down below if that looks like the one we're in right now. Ooh. scared. Oh no, it's dripping from the top. Mystery water.
Ancient mystery water.
Ew. 5,000 year water.
Alright guys, as I'm making my way down, if y'all just leave me a little bit of room to make my way down. I'm actually going to be standing right here where you guys are. There's a little microphone right there that I do need to use. Or else I lose my voice and stuff.
Raccoon rooms? What does that mean?
Alright everyone, I'd like to thank all of y'all for cooperation during those photos. But with that said, we are currently 45 feet below the natural bridge and our first room is named the Bear Pit. Now, the Bear Pit got its name from when we found a 8,000-year-old American black bear jawbone and a 5,000-year-old American black bear leg bone inside this cavern room. But both of these bones are still able to be seen up in the visitor center if you go past all the tables in a glass display case if you'd like to go see them. Yeah.
We gotta go see him and take pictures.
We don't know. Probably buried in the rocks somewhere. But with that said, guys, that is not what we're mainly here to talk about in this room. If we look at the glowing light under the right-hand side handrail right here, if you guys are a little too far back to see it right now, you can see it when you were making our way down. But that is the Discovery entrance or the Discovery crawlway. That is where they first entered the cave through, and that is that 120-foot long crawlway I talked about earlier. At its widest point, it is 22 inches wide and slims all the way down to 11 inches.
Raccoon
So it is not an
rooms,
easy
that's not
squeeze.
good.
But do we have any volunteers to go down? Alright. Thankfully, I am not sending anyone down there today. Instead, we are all going to be making our way through the humidity doors down here to my left. But once we do make our way through those doors, we will start to feel the natural humidity of the cave being at 99%. So if y'all thought I was kidding, I'm very sorry. But with that said, we'll also be entering our next room called St. Mary's Hall, named after the college that the four explorers first attended, St. Mary's University.
wet.
With that in mind, another cool thing about St. Mary's Hall is that it splits off into two different directions. If you were to go down the left-hand side, you'd be going down a different tour. It is chained off. You'd be going down the St. Mary's Adventure Tour. You'd get to get all harnessed up and act like you were exploring the cave for the first time with nothing for light other than a headlamp. Now, with that said, it is a very, very cool tour. I have done one of the tours here that offer to it very similarly, but I have not done that one myself. With that said, though, guys, instead we are going to be going down the right-hand side. That will be taking us through the most narrow part of our tour. So with that in mind, there will be no handrails. So please make sure we are keeping our hands to ourselves or on a loved one, making sure that we are not touching any parts of the caverns to make sure we are not damaging it. With that in mind, do we have any questions?
Do not.
Yes.
Do raccoons actually live here?
They used to. So those raccoon rooms, they used to have raccoons in the back of them. And when one of the four explorers crawled back there, checking it out to see if the cave went on further back in that direction, he found a bunch of beady little red eyes. Now, with that said, we did have all of them removed out of the cave, but they still do haunt our trash cans to this day.
So weird. I don't know what it is.
Alright, guys. With that said, though, we are going to be heading down into our next room, St. Mary's Hall. It is 90 feet below the natural bridge, but we are not going to be stopping there. Instead, we are going to be continuing making our way all the way down. So if y'all please just keep following the person in front of you. And for a quick heads up, quite literally, I know some of us have already found the low-hanging ceilings. If you are above the height of 5'5", you will need to wash your heads. So with that in mind, I will be giving warnings, and I know for some of you guys in the back, you will not be able to hear those warnings. So please, when I say them, pass them on back to make sure none of us are hitting our heads. With that in mind, let us make our way down.
Ooh. Hold on, a loved one. Hands on a loved one. Water just splashed on my head.
Ancient mystery water.
Ew.
Oh, I think I just got some too.
Blech. We gotta have a hat.
Maybe the minerals are good for Look, that's what they came out the first time.
Oh, what? That's so cool. I wanna go in there. I'm
I
just
don't want
kidding.
people to do that. I got the claustrophobia.
It's so cool. Ooh, it's wet. Make sure to don't hit your head, Mom.
I know, right? You said 5'5". I'm way taller than 5'5".
like 5'6" or 5'7". How tall are you?
Breeze, the breeze.
What?
I'm 5'1".
Ooh. Echo. Mystery water handlebars. Pretty clean. The water?
Wait, but it came from the ground.
Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head.
Mineral water. She looks like a Topo Chico falling on her. It's
Watch your
Okay,
head.
get low over here.
Okay. No, I'm good. Chinese. St. Mary's Hall.
Ooh, what? That looks like dripping cheese. No, does it not?
like a nacho cheese fountain.
Yes, that's.
We're going that way.
No, it looks like tons of chicken legs stick together. Cause you see the bone? Do you see the bone?
You can hear it dripping.
Oh my god. Ugh. I think you're stepping in. Water on my cake. It touched me, Mama. Sorry.
Look at this giant
Duck. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Don't touch, don't touch.
Oh my god. Thank god I can take pictures while in video. You go first. Ladies go first. Duck. Duck. Mama, you might have to jump. Duck.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting so wet. Okay. He's just like.
We're not standing in a river. Okay, wash your hands.
Mama, watch your head.
I'm moving the screen right here. Be careful.
Stop it.
Oh no.
Look at that.
Those who just make your way, look all the way back over there. You can see the exit of the Discovery Crawlway even further behind you.
Oh. Oh. That is so cool.
Hey, look, pillar. Pillar right there.
You're watching this.
4-5.
For everyone that's made their way into the room, y'all can feel free to take a seat on any of the benches or man-made rock walls like this one.
Oh, it's over here. Ooh, ah. What is over here? I wonder if yeah, I can zoom in. Okay. What is over there? That's so cool. So cool. Oh my god.
I'd like to welcome you all to our next tavern room. We are in
Wonder
Pluto's
if I can-
Anteroom. We are
I wonder if I can zoom. Hold on. You wanna see this?
Yeah. Now, when the fourth floor starts into the
Oh,
room,
it's
it was a
too
lot
dark.
darker.
You can
And
kinda
when
see
the song
it.
formations inside it somewhat resembled the underworld. So they gave the name Pluto after the Roman god of the underworld. Now later after further form decay, they would come to a room after it, which means a smaller room or chamber that leads to larger and larger rooms. Now, with that said,
It's gotta be like
very
200
active
feet or
because
something.
it's going to be the smallest room you will see, with the other rooms getting progressively larger and larger. Now, with that in mind, everyone, if we do take a look at this room, just because
this
it's
is
small,
crazy.
it still does have a lot to offer. All of these formations that I'm circling right now are all dripstone formations. Now, all of them are formed by, as the name suggests,
Dripstone
a
and
slow
rainwater.
drip of water. But if we take a look at these guys right here, they are called stalagmites. Now, they are formed from the slow drip of water falling on the ceiling in the same place consistently over time. Now, the best way to remember them is one day they might reach
I
the
wonder if I
ceiling.
can.
Now, I think they're very closely related, if not cousins, are up here on the ceiling. They're called stalactites, and believe it or not, it's because they hold on tightly to the ceiling. But with that in mind, my personal favorite of the entire floor is this one right here. You call him a column. Now, he is formed from a stalagmite and a stalactite get into a stalactite. Now, with that in mind, we do have one more formation to look at that is formed by a drip of water. And it's all of these skinny little formations right here on the ceiling. They're all called soda straws. And yes, they are hollow like a soda straw because that is how they were formed, by the slow drip of water coming down the center of them with the calcite being deposited around its edges. But with that in mind, guys, if we take a look at the walls, we will be able to see some more examples of flowstone formations. Alright, so if we take a look specifically right here, where the patterns look like it had its skin pinched outwards and pulled, these are called cave ribbons. Now, if we follow my light all the way across the ceiling, over here on top of the ceiling, you will see what looks like an upside down shark fin, or if you are hungry, a cave Dorito. Now, that is what we call the cave curtain. And for our last flowstone formation, it's all the way back here on the backside wall. It is called a cave drapery. It looks like another wall that is coming out of the wall. That is going to be a drapery, and the drapery is formed when a cave ribbon or curtain comes all the way down from the ceiling or wall and eventually connects to the floor. But with that said, all of these formations do have one thing in common, and that's how they're started, being rainwater. As the rainwater made its way further and further down, it would start to eventually seep into the soil and pick up CO2 or carbon dioxide. Now, once it did so, it would transform into a weak carbonic acid, which is no more acidic than a soda you would drink from day to day. So it would not melt your face, I promise. With that in mind, as our weak carbonic acid kept making its way further and further down, it would eventually come into contact with limestone, which is what the cave around us is majorly made out of. Now, with that in mind, our weak carbonic acid would come into contact, slowly dissolving pieces of that limestone over very, very long periods of time, picking up what we call calcium carbonate. Now, as that calcium carbonate would slowly get carried down with our mixture, it would start to make its way to a large open room like we are currently in, which then would start to drift or flow down the walls. But as it did so, that CO2 would disperse into the air of the room around us. And when it did so, the calcium carbonate would crystallize into calcite, which would then deposit wherever it landed or flowed, eventually making our formations over very, very long periods of time. And like I mentioned, these formations do not grow fast by any means. So does anyone want to take a guess at how long it takes for a single cubic inch of a formation to grow? Close. Go down. A little more.
200?
More.
150?
So close.
175?
No.
125?
Just the first number. And then 100. Now, I've had a lot more crazier answers, guys, I promise. I've heard the millions. But with that in mind, all of these formations, a single cubic inch takes 100 years to grow. And with that in mind, if you can imagine sitting in front of your freezer for 100 years to get a single ice cube in height, that is how long it would take for a single inch of this formation to grow. Now, with that said, if you look at this small little guy over here on the left, can we take a guess at how long he's been growing for?
700.
It's a pretty dang good guess, because that's somewhere what I would say too. Probably somewhere around 700 years. for a very, very small formation like that one you see. And if you take a look at his cousin right here next to him, that's a lot longer, huh? Now, with that said though, guys, we do have one more thing to take a quick look at in this room. And who here has noticed the big black spot on the ceiling? Now, that is evidence of bats. That right there is a bat roost where the bats would hang during the daytime to get their good day's rest. Now, with that said, I asked you guys not to touch the cave. That is why. When mammals touch caves, bats are mammals just like humans, meaning all the dirt and things on their skin cause these black marks. And where those spots are in the cave will never be able to grow formations again, damaging it significantly. But with that said, the bats are not here very recently. That is a 5,000-year-old bat roost. And we know this because of the black spots over here on the rocks. Now, all those black spots are bat guano. Doesn't even know what guano means. Ooh, that is exactly right. That right there is bat poop. And to be exact, it is 5,000-year-old bat poop, which is by far not even close to the oldest bat poop you will see on tour today. So with that in mind, though, guys, do we have any questions?
What?
You should taste it.
No. Ew. No.
Now,
Not in a million years.
We're going down this way, but if the offer had not arrived to the point it has been today, we would be going down those staircases right there. But the room down there is currently filled with water. So if I was to take you guys down there, we'd be going on a scuba diving adventure. Well, with that said, we wouldn't be going down those stairs normally. We could be going down 72 feet into the deepest point of the cave, being 180 feet. But instead, we are going to be making our way down Chapel Hall, where I'll get to talk about a few things with you guys as we're making our way down. So with that said, we will be getting to go to the old favorite place on planet Earth, the classroom. So with that said, we all please take small steps. There will be no handcuffs, so please make sure we're not touching any parts of the cave. If y'all please follow me.
You probably can't see me.
Yeah, because I'm saying, like, I would probably want to go down there if there's no water.
Oh, yeah, you said if there wasn't filled with water, we would be able to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is cool. What is this? Later today, we're going to go back to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, but we're...
Took a little detour.
What?
I said we took a little detour.
Yeah. We're gonna go to the water park in Splash Town, basically. That's what it is.
20 million years.
Sorry guys, my storage got a little bit, so I'm gonna have to end the video here. So
Now, with this
see
said,
you,
it would give
see
you
you
water that was over Texas
for the
easy
Splash Town.
access to the limestone.